Can I, David Cunningham, compete with a tour pro? Well, to find out, we've come to the Paul Lawrie Golf Centre. We're going to be joined by David Law. We're just going to play a short 6-hole match and hopefully I won't embarrass myself. First off though, if you're new to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button below and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. 6-hole, bare feet.
6-hole, let's do it.
Right, let's go. Right, I think it's worthwhile pointing out that David has warmed up. He's gone through a full warm-up routine. I've only just got the clubs out of the car, so I'm getting my excuses in early. So, we're at the Paul Lawrie Golf Centre. Is this where you come and spend most of your time practicing when you're not out on tour?
Yeah, this is where I'm attached, and you know, it's a great setup. We've got good short game facilities. The golf course is brilliant. You know, it's actually really tested, par 3 course, but you know, you've got sort of long irons, short irons, wedge play, and the greens are tricky. So it's great to get out and play, and hopefully you'll enjoy it today.
Yeah, good stuff. Is it challenging being in Scotland and trying to stay sharp throughout the winter?
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of days that you wake up and the weather's just rubbish, and it's tough to get anything productive done. You then hit the gym a bit harder maybe, and you can get some indoor stuff done. You know, work on your putting, work on things that you know you might necessarily not do if the weather was great.
So you say you come down here quite a lot. If you're wanting to go play a full 18 somewhere or get out somewhere a bit longer, where will you head to?
I play 2 places in Aberdeen, Hazelhead, which is the golf course that I grew up playing when I was young. Municipal course, just beside where I live, but great design. Good sort of inland course, and then Royal Aberdeen, I'm a member of that as well. You know, so I'm lucky enough to play there. Which, you know, the 2 courses are quite a good mix. You know, one's a links course, one's inland, and
Get a bit of everything then.
yeah, exactly.
Let's taste it. So do you enjoy the tour pro life, jet setting off, playing different golf courses on a regular basis?
I enjoy competing. You know, I enjoy playing tournaments, and the travel side of things, it gets obviously a bit tedious, but that's part of the job.
And if you were to pick a favourite venue of all the ones you've played on tour?
Wentworth's probably my favourite venue and favourite event. You know, huge crowds, good tough golf course. Yeah, just a good atmosphere about the whole week. Obviously it's the tour's flagship event as well, so they make it special. But yeah, they've put on a great event there.
I'll take that. Oh, is that a wee half a door open for me?
The door is ajar.
I just need to walk through it.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, he's up to it. Nice.
Cheers.
You.
Take the opportunities when they come. So, in your opinion, what's the biggest difference between really good amateurs and stepping up to your kind of level?
I think there's two things. I think there's obviously, ability levels that, they might differ from, well, I mean, your scratch golfer to your tour pro would be reasonably significant, I think, but also just managing the situation and the stage that you're on. It's a little different. When you're playing in front of crowds and playing big events, playing tough golf courses, to actually manage yourself. But I think, generally speaking, the guys on tour, I mean, you'll struggle now if you don't carry it at least 280, 285.
Yeah.
It's a big dig. So distance now plays quite a big part in it, and obviously on and around the greens.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you took a scratch handicap golfer to the majority of the tournaments that we play, around the greens with thick rough, or the greens are firm and fast, they might find it a little difficult. Because we certainly do at times.
Mm-hmm. And managing pressure situations.
Yeah, I mean that's something that as a golfer, it doesn't matter what level you're at, you're always trying your best to do that. And I think you'll see it in your club. The guy that wins the club championship, he might not always be the best player, but he's probably the best under pressure. And on tour, it's very similar. The guys that are up there winning tournaments are winning big tournaments also. Although they might be some of the best players tee to green on and around the greens, they're also the best at managing high pressure environments.
And would you say the most pressure you felt was in Australia when you won coming down the stretch? Was that nerve-wracking?
To be honest, it's different pressure. If you'd said to me like the first tee pressure that week would have been up there with the biggest pressure that I felt. But when you're actually playing the tournament and you're in the heat of the battle, it's fine. I think in those situations you're playing well and you're in control of yourself, and you're playing well, so you're confident. So you actually, when you're in that mindset and that zone, so to speak, I enjoyed it. You just need to be there a little more often, is the big goal now.
Or when I ram it by, I can then say, good. Aye. Just trying to get in your head.
And I'll say no.
Aye. Good, Adam?
It's good for me.
Not do me. Oh, that's a good one. Can I get my breakfast, Paul?
$125.
Sure this time?
I'm sure.
Is there any golf course that you've been on you just think this just does not suit my eye at all?
Yeah, quite a few. I mean, we used to play in Madeira. I think we played in Madeira like 3 or 4 times in the space of 3 years once. And that wasn't a golf course for me.
No.
I didn't enjoy that one. So when that one came off the schedule, I was quite happy.
There's a golf course that holds like best memories. Spey Valley maybe?
Spey Valley would be, that would be right up there. Again, it's always a golf course that I enjoy and I've liked, but it's never a golf course I've done well on. So it came as a bit of a surprise to win. And then 13th Beach down in Melbourne, obviously, for winning down there as well. That's one that I went back the year after to defend, and it was nice to go back.
That'll do it.
Game, set, match. Thank you, mate.
Well played.
Thanks for playing.
2 up. He wins the money. Unsurprisingly, a 4 handicapper can't really compete with a tour pro around the par 3 course. Thankfully it was just a 6-hole match. If it was any more than that, I'd have been in big baller. But thanks so much for today. Good to get out on the golf course with you, hear some interesting things from you, things about your career and little things that golfers can learn. So yeah, best of luck.
My pleasure, good fun.